Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here from YouTube. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how CKB could be gearing up for a parabolic move to around 12, 13, even 20 cents. So let's get into this. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you guys like this video, please smash that thumbs up button. I would truly appreciate it if we could get this video to 50 likes within the next couple days. We're looking at the Nervous Network CKB chart on the daily. And the first thing that I see right out of the gates that has me super bullish is the fact that we have a super duper bull pennant. And this is a wonderful thing to see. And we are seeing that price action is moving back up towards this 3 cent level. But I do think that this is not going to happen overnight. So let's just take a quick dive into what price action is actually doing. So for the time being, we are trading at 0.013, somewhere in that neighborhood, 0.0129-ish. Right now on the daily chart, folks, CKB is making a valid attempt at trying to pass through this Ichimoku cloud. Now, this is kind of a thicker part of this Ichimoku cloud, so I do think that price action might sneak its way through the Ichimoku cloud somewhere by or around April 8th, April 10th, somewhere in that nature, unless we just go straight up parabolic. But this is what it is. And I do think that there might be a good chance that we could see some sort of inverse head and shoulders play out before we make this move to 3 cents. So with that said, why do I think that this could end up around 12, 13-ish cents? Well, we can take a quick look at the last run-up we had. And if we just drop this little trend line from the top down to the bottom, and then we will go ahead and place this flagpole right here. If we consider the fact that Elliott wave theory could possibly be present, then price action would have to reach 13 cents or higher. Generally, we will not see wave 2 to 3 be the shortest or even an exact span or impulse wave as 0 to 1. And by default, 0.2 to 3 needs to be longer than 0.0 to 1. It cannot be the shortest wave. That's a rule to Elliott wave theory trading. So with that said, and I know I've said with that said probably a million times already by this video, we would basically calculate 0.2 from this bottom at this point in time if we are trying to measure for Elliott wave theory. So let's just say that price action might be setting up to really reach up to about these 13 cent-ish levels. It wouldn't surprise me to see price action come back down to the 5 cent level before stabilizing and maybe making a run somewhere above 0.3. We don't know where 0.3 is going to be. Another thing that I want to just illustrate here, folks, is that if we throw up some Fibonacci extensions, we're just going to measure from the lows to highs here. Bear with me 1 second. I just want to make sure I get this exact. I'm messing up. We can see that this flagpole comes right up to this 300%-ish level. So by default, we need price action to come up to the 13 cent level, but it might even come up to this 361.8, which would not surprise me at all because this is part of the golden ratio, stuff like that. And it would not surprise me to see price action maybe dip back down to around this 161.8 level for confirmation before maybe coming up to this 476. Wow. Now, the other thing that I want to just tell you guys about is the last time CKB made this parabolic run, this thing increased a good 1,500, 1,600%. So it's 16x'd. That is totally doable in the grand scheme of things. So let's just measure what a 16x from this low would be. And once you know it, I mean, it's right in the neighborhood. Let's get this exact. It's right in the neighborhood of this 300%. So with that said, there I am again saying, with that said, there is that possibility. But I want to just show you guys that if we measure from, the previous all-time highs that are relevant to this low, we can see that CKB ran 476 on the Fibonacci extensions. So that's pretty cool to see. It would not surprise me if we saw CKB run up to 20 cents, and 0.3 might just be up here. But all of this, folks, is very contingent on the crypto market right now. And I happen to believe that there might be some sort of a bull trap that is happening. So let's look at Bitcoin. Pull this up quick. Where are you, Bitcoin? There we go. Now, for weeks and weeks and weeks, I've been talking about this ascending triangle when nobody else was, because I am always first to the scene when it comes to identifying trends and patterns. That much I can guarantee you guys. And for the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 months on the weekly chart, I've been talking about how price action, bear with me 1 second here. What is going on? Here we go. How price action needs to come up and test this 50 moving average. And if it does, and we can climb out of this Ichimoku cloud and above this 50 moving average, we are golden. We are golden. The bull market is back on. However, if we get denied at this 50 moving average or by this Ichimoku cloud, this thing is going to shred back down to $23,000. So it's a very important pivotal moment for the market right now. And you might be saying, well, this market is a bull market now. It's back on, blah, blah, blah. This is a weekly chart. There's a lot of data here to consider over a 1-hour chart. So with that said, again, I'm saying that we can see that we need to get above this 50 moving average, because historically, once we've come up and tested this 50 moving average and gotten rejected, it's into the bear market we go. There's 2018, and here's another example of this. So we didn't quite get the full test here. Price action tried, got denied. That was 2014. So when I say just hang in there, be skeptical, especially when other people are being blinded by these dollar signs. That's all I'm saying, is just to be skeptical. If I had to say when we are in the clear, it's going to be when we can get a week or two closed above this 50 moving average on this weekly chart. That's all I'm trying to say. And at that point, folks, I think Bitcoin is going to be really in for some sort of rising wedge fall to the downside. Just my 2 cents on things. So this might be the last hurrah in the grand scheme. So with that said, folks, if you guys could do me a huge favor, follow me on Twitter at Real6Fig. If you guys could go ahead and smash that like button if you're still here, I totally appreciate it. Let me know in the comments, where do you think this crypto market is going to go in the next few weeks? Is this a bull trap or a bear trap? A big shout out to all the Patreons. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. $3 a month will get your name, YouTube channel name, or business name up on this banner. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day in the cryptoverse. See you guys in the next